Stover, can I ask which case you're here on today?
Mendoza.
Oh, yep. Okay, thank you. Mendoza, let's see. I don't have a prosecutor yet on Mendoza. Ms. Stover, would a prosecutor typically be present on that one?
Yes, it is.
It's gonna be Allison Arnold.
It's gonna what?
Allison Arnold is the prosecutor.
Okay, so we're not quite ready on that one yet, so we'll be with you in a few minutes.
Sure.
All right, I don't have Mr. Murphy, Mr. Love.
I can't find the file. I sent it to you, Joy.
Is there,
Okay.
is there just this or is there any?
Oh, okay. Thank you, Becky. Violation.
So he didn't like fail to appear for any show cause or?
He's the one who walked in the courtroom
That's
yesterday.
Becky.
You what?
He's the one who walked in the courtroom yesterday. We sent him down with schedule six.
All right, I don't know if he's in custody or.
He's on
He's on the
the
jail sheet. Yep.
Okay, thank you. Do you need the file, Miss?
No, I got it, Judge. Thank you.
Do you know, is Mr. Murphy downstairs or
Yeah.
he had an 8 o'clock?
I'll message him.
Mr. Stinson?
Yes, ma'am.
Good morning. I'm going to change your screen name and your hearing will be in a couple minutes. So I'm just waiting for the attorney to get here, all right?
Yes, ma'am.
Just change your attorney as Mr. Fry. So, all right, just bear with us for a few minutes. All right, I have somebody on a Samsung. Oh, they're not connected to audio. Hi, Mr. Murphy. I need a minute to speak with Mr. Love.
Okay.
All right, Mr. Murphy, are you ready on Mr. Lowe?
Thank you, Your Honor.
Let me grab Mr. Lowe's file. All right, this is in the matter of the people of the state of Michigan versus Bruce Anthony Love. I have Matthew Murphy appearing on behalf of Mr. Love. This is a date and time set for sentencing. I do have a pre-sentence report. On that pre-sentence report, I have a note adjourning for sentencing memo and body cam. So I don't have a sentencing memo, and I guess I would inquire as to, were you able to get a body cam?
Your Honor, I filed a sentencing memorandum.
Do you, I just figured maybe you didn't need it anymore. When did you file it?
Last week. I'm just trying to grab the computer. I asked that it be filed. I guess there may have been some sort of disconnect.
Miss Adams, can you verify whether we received one on Mr. Love? Sometimes
Yes,
it like
Um,
goes into the system and doesn't come back out. Okay, yep, you did file this. Yep. Who was your prosecutor on this one? We did a trial, right?
It was Mr. Gumtow, I believe, when the trial occurred.
All right, 4646.
This is Dan Gumter with Atlantic County.
My notes that I filed, it was filed on 6/3.
I have it, yep. You did, you did. It just does noise. Hi, this is Judge Anselone. How are you?
I'm good, how are you?
I'm good. So I'm in the courtroom on the Bruce Love matter, and Mr. Murphy had filed a sentencing memorandum back on June 3rd.
Okay,
And I believe Mr. Gumtow was the prosecutor on this,
okay.
and I didn't know if he was going to show up for sentencing today.
I'm not sure. I will, what was the defendant's name again?
Bruce Anthony Love, do you want the file number?
No, that's fine. I can look it up. I will get someone up there.
Okay, thank you.
Thank
Bye.
you. Bye.
Okay. So give us just a minute. We did get this, so.
Someone's allowed to take a seat back in the.
Yeah, he can go back to his seat. All right, so. sorry to bother you again. I also have Mr. Malauulu has a plea at 8:30 on Michael Santiago.
Okay.
So I'll need a prosecutor for that. I don't know who that one is. Oh, wait, I do have a sentencing plea agreement, so looks like the prosecutor is, I can't read it.
It's Alex.
Okay, I couldn't read it anyway, so,
Okay, yep, and we're tracking Dan down.
okay, thank you. Bye.
Yep, bye.
All right, I have a gentleman on a Samsung device. Can I ask your name, please?
Joshua DeMolin.
Okay. Let me change your name. Your attorney is Michael Dagger Marcosian, so I'll put his initials after. And I'm gonna put you in the breakout or waiting room until Mr. Dagger Marcosian gets here, all right?
Okay.
All right, Mr. Fry, I do have Mr. Stinson. And Mr. Fry, are you ready to proceed on that or?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. This is in the matter of the people of the state of Michigan versus Devontae Martez Stinson, file number 25-22218FH. I have Brian Fry appearing on behalf of Mr. Stinson. Mr. Fry, do you remember who your prosecutor was on this file?
Isaac Sneed.
Okay, so I'm going to try to reach him to see if he had any response.
Yep.
It's Judge Anselone again, and I am not gonna call you again at all for the rest of the week. But I have a sentencing on Devontae Stinson. Mr. Fry's signed or filed a sentencing memo back on June 10, and Mr. Sneed's on that one, so I wondered if he was available.
You know what? I'm just gonna send everybody I know upstairs.
Just send everybody. You can come too.
Okay, thanks.
All right, thank
All
you.
right,
Bye.
bye.
All right, it'll just be a minute, Mr. Fry.
Your Honor, on Mendoza, Ms. Arnold responded that she didn't think she needed to be here for that.
She's what?
She does not believe she needs to be here for that.
Okay. All right,
And she knows.
and where's he at?
He probably should be on Zoom. He's Act 150.
He's not here. So I don't know if you want to reach out to him.
Talked to his dad yesterday. They usually attend by Zoom because he lives in Napoleon, Ohio.
Miss Stover, not using full names, have you had contact with the individual?
I have not, Your Honor. Since they're in Ohio, they go through what we call the ICJ, and so they have an Ohio probation officer. I did let them know when court was, and I did send Mr. Mendoza the copy of the court report. And they should be aware of the hearing today.
Okay, so they're not here, so we'll wait and see if they show up. Thank you.
Yep.
Oh, I'm sorry. Mr. Fry, I'm just waiting. I'm expecting a herd of prosecutors any minute now. So,
I'll be here when they come stampeding in.
Sergeant? I'm just gonna wander off.
Oh, I don't blame
Oh, I got Isaac. Never mind, I'm not wandering off. Okay, you said, who said Isaac was their prosecutor, Mr.
Mr. Fry.
Fry? Okay. Mr. Sneed, good morning.
Hi, good morning, Your Honor.
So we're here in the matter of the people of the state of Michigan versus Devontae Stinson, file number 25-22218FH. I think we were previously here for sentencing, and the question of whether or not there's any credit on this came up. And I believe I ordered Mr. Fry to prepare a sentencing memo. Correct me if I'm wrong on this, Mr. Fry. And that was filed on June 10th. So I know that was 2 days ago. And I'm not sure, Mr. Sneed, if you've gotten that yet through the system.
I had not, Your Honor. However, I did provide the law to Mr. Fry. I'm wondering if there's a continuing objection.
Mr. Fry?
I didn't receive anything from Mr. Sneed. I'm not sure what he's referring to.
It may have been on the record, I think.
Thought it was an email or a text, but I have not reviewed the written motion, Judge.
Okay. And I don't know what your schedule is, Mr. Sneed. Is that something you would be able to do this morning? And I realize it's late notice, or
Yes.
would you like, you would, or I could adjourn it if you want to.
No, we can take care of it, Judge. I believe the law is pretty clear. So if we could just pass this, I'll follow up with Mr. Fry.
Okay.
Thank you.
All right. So Mr. Bayonetto, you're here and you guys can communicate. Mr. Bayonetto, you're here on
Mr. Santiago.
Mr. Santiago. All right, let me get his file. All right, Mr. Santiago, why don't you and your attorney come on up? This is, and you can sit down, Mr. Santiago, just pull that microphone up by both of you. So this is in the matter of the people of the state of Michigan versus Michael Ramon Santiago Sr., file number 24-21935FH. Mr. Santiago is represented by Mr. Malaro, and I have Alexander Bayonetto appearing on behalf of the people. This is a Judge Olsaver file, and I was asked to take the plea today. Mr. Santiago, if I take the plea and accept it, you do have a right to be sentenced by the judge that took the plea. This is a Judge Olsaver file. You can also be sentenced by him. And are you going to waive your right to be sentenced by me and ask to be sentenced by Judge Olsaver? Or how do you want to do that? Yes, you can talk to your attorney. Okay, so I'll stay with Judge Olsaver then. All right, so in this matter, I have received a plea agreement signed by all the parties that states that Mr. Santiago will plead guilty to count 1 as charged, which is operating while intoxicated, third offense notice, which carries a maximum penalty of up to 5 years in prison, a $500 to $5,000 fine, or probation with 30 days up to 1 year in jail, at least 48 hours to be served consecutively, 60 to 180 days community service, rehabilitative programming, cost of prosecution, reimbursement for government response teams, and expenses of prosecution. Also, there is a mandatory vehicle mobilization of not less than 1 year or more than 3. Count 2, as well as his habitual offender fourth offense notice, would be dismissed at the time of sentencing. There is no sentencing agreement. Is that correct, Mr. Vano?
Correct, John.
Is that correct, Mr. Malaro?
That's correct.
All right. So, Mr. Santiago, you want to raise your right hand for me?
Well, that's the maximum penalty. Pre-sentence for it.
I always have to advise you of the maximum penalty. Doesn't mean you're going to get the maximum penalty, but by law, I have to make sure you understand, like, if you violate probation, you get in more trouble. That could be the maximum penalty. Do you understand that? And the court can sentence you anywhere from the minimum to the maximum, depending on what your guidelines are. But there's, you know, I'm not saying I'm going to do that. Okay, can you speak up a little bit?
Okay, yeah, just got it through before it moved there.
Okay, Mr. Malaro, he's soft-spoken. I'm gonna need him to stand at the podium if it's okay. Okay. All right, so Mr. Santiago, go ahead and stand there and make sure you speak loud because we have to record it, okay? Raise your right hand. Do you solemnly swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
I do.
All right, so Mr. Santiago, I've read the plea agreement on the record, and your attorney and the prosecuting attorney have agreed with that. So is it your intention today to plead guilty to count 1, operating while intoxicated, third offense notice?
Yes, I do.
Okay, and you understand there is a maximum penalty, but the court's not saying they're gonna sentence you to that maximum penalty.
Yes.
Okay, do you have any other questions about the plea offer?
No, now I decided.
No? Okay. Are you satisfied with Mr. Malaro as your attorney and the advice that he has given you?
Yes.
All right. And neither the prosecutor, the defendant, nor anyone on the defendant's behalf has discussed a possible sentence with the court. Is that correct, Mr. Malaro?
That's correct.
Mr. Bayonetto?
Correct.
And you understand that as well, Mr. Santiago?
Yes, I do.
All right. If a guilty plea is accepted, there will be no trial. This means that you will be giving up rights you would have had at trial. I'm going to explain those rights to you now to make sure that you understand them. You have a right to a speedy public trial by jury. You may ask for a non-jury trial, and if the prosecutor and court agree, you can have a non-jury trial. You have the right to be presumed innocent until proven guilty beyond a reasonable doubt. You have the right to have the prosecuting attorney prove beyond a reasonable doubt that you are guilty, and you do not have to prove anything. You have the right to be present at trial and have witnesses against you appear at your trial and to ask those witnesses questions. You have the right to have the court order any witnesses you have for your defense to appear at the trial. You have the right to remain silent during your trial and not to have your silence used against you. However, you also have the right to testify at your trial if you want to testify. Do you understand that if your plea is accepted, you may be giving up the right to appeal issues that would otherwise be appealable had you been convicted at trial? Do you understand that?
I do.
Do you understand that any appeal from the conviction and sentence pursuant to the plea will be by application for leave to appeal and not by right?
I do.
Ms. Adams, could I get an advice or rights for him unless you already?
Yes.
All right, I'm gonna get an advice or rights for you that is gonna have in writing what I've just said and get you to sign it too, all right?
Okay.
So do you understand if your plea is accepted and you engage in any conduct or misconduct as defined in MCR 6.310 between now and sentencing, the court will not be bound by any sentence agreement or evaluation, and you will not have a right to withdraw your plea. It doesn't really apply here because there wasn't a sentencing agreement. But do you understand if you violate bond conditions or get in trouble on bond, there's no agreement regarding your sentence? You understand that?
Yes, I do.
Okay. This is misconduct is defined to include, but is not limited to absconding or failing to appear for sentencing, violating terms of conditions on bond, or the terms of any sentencing or plea agreement, or otherwise failing to comply with an order of the court pending sentence. I should make note, Mr. Coast has been monitoring Mr. Santiago, and he has continued to do 2 times a day PBTs on his remote breath device. And he has been clean since September of last year. Is that correct, Mr. Coast?
It is, Judge. He's done a good job on the remote breath.
Okay, thank you. So, Mr. Santiago, if you are not a citizen of the United States of America, a conviction of a crime may result in deportation, exclusion from admission to the United States of America, or denial of naturalization. Do you understand that?
I guess.
Well, you're a citizen. I know you're a citizen, so it doesn't really apply to you, but okay, but I have to put that language on the record. I mean, okay. So, do you have any questions about the rights that I've given to you?
No.
Okay, so Mr. or Deputy Lucy is going to approach with that advice rights. If you want to read through it real quick, or just take your time, and then if you can sign that. Miss Adams, if Miss McGrain is here, could you have her step in for a minute?
I don't believe she's here yet, Judge.
Okay. Thank you, Mr. Santiago, and I have the advice of rates back. I'll put that in the file. So, Mr. Santiago, any other questions about your rights?
No.
Okay, so Mr. Santiago, how do you wish to plead to the charge that on or about June 8th of 2024 in the city of Adrian in the county of Lenawee, that you did commit the offense of operating while intoxicated, third offense, guilty or not guilty?
Guilty.
All right, has anyone made any threats or promises to you to get you to plead guilty?
No.
You understand that if I accept this plea, you will be giving up any and all claims that your plea is given as a result of promises or threats that were not disclosed to the court on the record during this hearing, or that it was not your own choice to enter the plea. Do you understand that?
Yes, I do.
Has your attorney or is the prosecutor or defense counsel aware of any promises or threats or inducements other than the plea bargain to induce the defendant to plead guilty? Mr. Malaro
No, Your Honor.
and Mr. Brianetto?
No, Your Honor.
Has your attorney promised you any particular sentence or estimated what your sentence will be in terms of whether you go to jail, probation, length, fines and costs, or anything of that nature?
No, they haven't.
Okay. And
Your
it's
Honor,
your
for the record, we did discuss the potential penalty and what I thought might happen, but did not indicate that I spoke to the court or prosecutor about any sentencing. Is that correct, Mr. Santiago?
Yes,
okay. And is it your own choice to plead guilty?
yes,
Okay. So, Mr. Santiago, back on June 8th of 2024, were you in the city of Adrian in the county of Lenawee?
yes, it was.
And were you driving?
Yes, it was.
And at some point you got pulled over, it looks like by Van Dyke, who that's a deputy. So you got pulled over by a deputy?
Yes, I did.
All right. And would you agree, and that was on Butler Street?
Correct.
And would you agree that you had consumed alcohol that day?
Yes, I did.
And was your blood alcohol content over 0.08?
According to the test, 1.0, yeah.
Okay, but it was over the legal limit? Okay. Now, Mr. Santiago, you were convicted of operating while intoxicated back on December 7 of 1999, and then again on April 13 of 2006 in Lenawee County. Is that correct?
Correct.
All right. Mr. Vianetto, are you satisfied?
I'm satisfied. Your Honor.
All right. Has the court complied with MCR 6.302 B, C, and D? Mr. Malaro?
It has, but Your Honor, I would just point out to be specific, because of 0.092.
0.092.
He said he was 1.0, but I would make it 0.18. He was 0.092.
Okay, so it was just over the limit.
Just over.
All right, okay, accept the plea. It has been given understandably, voluntarily, and accurately. The defendant has full knowledge of his rights and he does have competent counsel. This court has made no agreement regarding the possibility of a plea or possible sentence in this case with the prosecutor, the defense attorney, the defendant, or anyone acting in the interest of either of them. Mr. Santiago is waived sentencing with me and will be sentenced by Judge Olsaver. So I'm going to refer this matter to the probation department for a pre-sentence investigation. Mr. Malaro, I have July 25. Are you available that day? Or I have August 7 or 8 for Judge Olsaver.
7th or 8th would work best.
Okay, so we will set this matter for sentencing on August 7 at 8:15. Ms. Adams, are we able to do a notice of hearing for Mr. Santiago?
Sure.
Okay, so I'm gonna get you a notice of hearing on your sentencing date, Mr. Santiago. Usually I think Judge Olsaver wants these in person, so you have to come in person. Were you in custody at all? Did you get arrested? Obviously that night.
Yeah, I did get arrested.
How long were you in custody? 2 days? Okay, so maybe 48 hours. Okay, all right. So, all right, so that'll be in person on August 7 at 8:15 in the morning. We'll get you a notice of hearing. And then once you get that notice of hearing, I need you to just step across the hall to the probation department and check in. And they'll give you a date and time to come back and talk with the probation officer, be truthful with them about your background, the events that occurred, and then you'll be back with, give Mr. Millar a call about a week before sentencing to review the PSI and continue to test with Mr. Coast, all right?
Okay.
All right, just have a seat like right behind you and we'll get you that notice.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you.
Hey, Mike, you're going to continue with those breath tests until your sentencing, okay?
Okay, no problem.
Okay.
All right, thank you.
On the same thing. I just printed this out.
All right, so,
Little,
hi, this is Judge Anzalone. I am ready for Mr. Rascal.
already, it's open.
All right, thank you. Bye.
Yep, bye.
Mr. Millar, were you gonna try to reach out to, the individual that Ms. Stover is here for?
That's my understanding they're zooming in, Judge.
There's what?
They were zooming in.
Okay.
That's what I got.
All right, so, so what I'm gonna have to do now, you're gonna get your notice, Mr. Santiago, and you're all set. So I think I do have this individual in my waiting room. So if that's true, I'm going to have to clear the courtroom real quick. So hold on.